I'm the 13th Wolfman.
And I'm Fang.
And here we are to review for you Season 2 of True Blood. Now, as you guys know, a while back ago, Blockbuster was going out of business. That's right, and they're gone. It's a sad thing. They had the first, well, they had a lot of seasons, but they didn't have complete seasons, but they had first 2 complete seasons of True Blood for 99 cents a season. So, on Blu-ray. So I picked them up. I did a review a few days ago on the first season of True Blood. Now we're on to the second season. And Fang and I are going to review it. The nice thing about this show is I picked up right where the first season left off. You know, I don't want to give too much away, but Season 2, it gets a little more occultish, if that's really a word. I mean, you know, it seems like you get more of the occult in there than the true vampire nature. And I'm fine with that. Eric Northman is back as the arrogant vampire, and honestly, I want to see him and Hookie snook up. But
Hookie snook up.
Snook up. That's a Jersey thing, you know? No, I want to see him and Snooki hook up. What do you think about Eric, man?
Eric, I think it's so tough not to give something away, but I see a change happening in his attitude.
Yeah.
A major change happening in his attitude.
I can see what you're saying there. Yeah. The characters in this show are just rich. Mm-hmm. And I mean, just they're just well written, very vibrant.
Fully developed,
yeah. You know. But this show was based off of a book, our series of books called the Southern Gothic Vampires. Mm-hmm. If I'm wrong about that, tell me. I think it's Southern Gothic Vampires or the Southern Vampires Collection or something like that. Please, I know that it's based on the books. I haven't read them, so if someone has, you know, scream it out. But yeah, it's based on books, and from what I've read online, a lot of stuff has changed between the book and the series. Mm. That's pretty much typical, you know. What do you think about Sook?
Well, oddly enough, she's basically the central character in the whole thing. Yeah. And to me, it seems like she's also, in a way, the least developed. I mean, all the characters are you know, fleshed out, but she seems to be the least developed because her
development goes on throughout the show.
Yeah, I mean, but it doesn't. She changes the least throughout. Yeah. Right. I think.
Well, yeah, she's very. I don't want to say goody because, you know, she is sleeping with a vampire, but yeah. But she's very good-hearted.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, she has a good heart.
And she's looking out for her friends. She's looking out for her family, which in a lot of cases are her friends. Mm-hmm. You know, and she doesn't like anyone being taken advantage of. But on the other hand, you know, I think the reason she's the least developed is because, you know, we've now got 5 seasons. So whereas we know Eric is kind of an arrogant vampire, we know that Bill kind of has a stick somewhere.
Oh? Where does he keep that stick? 13th Wolfman.
The same place that the sun don't shine.
For a vampire, that's convenient.
That's very convenient. Yeah. You got Tara and Lafayette, and they seem like they're the same. You know, Tara is always seems angry. Lafayette always seems like he's looking
out for number one?
Looking out for himself, yeah. You know, so with Sookie, I just see it as they can't give everything away in the first season. Who the heck would watch season 2, you know? So they got to develop her character over it all. And I was telling Fang that in season 2, it looks like Sookie's little love triangle becomes a square. That's all I'm going to say. You know? And when I say square, I'm not talking another chick. There's another dude in the midst. This chick has all the guys falling all over her. Except for Lafayette. I don't know what his problem is.
Well, it's not a problem. It's a lifestyle choice, I think. I wouldn't call it a problem. But,
so what would you give this for a season?
Oh, I definitely 4 out of 4.
4 out of 4?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
I would say that out of all the characters, the one that develops the most in season 2 is Jason.
Oh, Sookie's brother,
Yeah.
Jason Stackhouse.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of character development there. I think one of the biggest surprises is Sam. I mean, we know what he is in the first season, but I think that it brings a lot of history to him in the second season, and we're going to even find out more because of the way the second season ends, and the third season supposedly will start. I can't tell you.
I'm going to say his character really fleshes out, but yeah, if you watch it, you'll get the joke.
You'll get the joke, yeah. Well, there are a few new characters that are temporary characters. You know, the ever so beautiful Michelle Forbes pops up in the show.
Yes, and does an excellent job.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the first time I saw her, she was Rolaren on STNG.
That's when I remember her first.
And then she did that movie with Brad Pitt, California.
Yeah.
And we get Daphne and Jessica, the 17-year-old virgin vampire.
She's one of my favorite characters.
She's developing really well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where she goes. Is she gonna toss her cookie into the funny farm, or is she just gonna go straight? That's the question.
Either way, it'll be very interesting to find out.
It will be. Well, that's our review for this. Like I said, we give it 4 chainsaws out of 4 chainsaws, man.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, if you haven't seen season 1, start at the beginning and watch it, because I think it's great.
It's an addiction.
Yeah, it is.
All right, I'm the 13th Wolfman.
And I'm Fang.
We're on the prowl.